All right, so we'll start off here in Virginia, where Forrest was able to cross and take Fort Monroe. Um, my counterpart did tell me that he had tried this actually several times, and it's the first time he succeeded. I think that the Navy here, it only has a it's like a 10% chance per boat, or maybe like 20%. There's some different rules about it, but basically, like the most you can get is 90%, and I had removed part of my fleet here earlier, so that was a mistake. So the more fleet you have here, the better chance that it can that river movement can be blocked or crossing the river. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send back Sedgwick's Corps, which has 4 divisions, one region. We can't get there uh, in this turn anyways. And then we're also going to drop off um, another division as as well. Um, DC, Alexandria, and Manassas, these all do look basically abandoned, so we're going to move on them. I think moving Doubleday's Corps basically threatened the flank because I could take Manassas, and so that's probably caused the evacuation. There's a huge Confederate line down here in Georgia, really from Chattanooga all the way through Atlanta and then down through Columbus. Um, so a very, very large line. My general plan is to set up a defensive position facing them, and then to send a couple large corps around and take Savannah by bypassing the fort, landing here, and then attacking um, after one turn. Um, these are the main highlights. Hopefully, we'll take Austin this turn. We are watching Johnston's army here, which is decent size. It's division plus support. Um, and sorry, scrolling. Here's how things look over here. We have our 2 corps set up opposite of Longstreet's force. Okay, let's run the turn and see what happens. All right, there were no battles. Here is uh, General Forrest's force, and here is Sedgwick's Corps. The 73rd Division will arrive in 3 days, so we'll see if we can attack with Sedgwick next turn. It looks like the weather is clear, so at least that is good news. A little bit of movement down here. Both Johnson and Schenck's Corps, we both came in, and so the Confederates control 55% of it, but we control 45%, and we do already have level 3 entrenchments. Miller's Corps is also already digging in here, and looks like though we may be having issues with supply, so yep, I'll have to need to take a look at the supply situation. Let's see if we have any bigger. Okay, so now we just got a whole bunch of supply, and so maybe we won't have that issue anymore. Wallace's Corps, they were potentially dealing with a supply issue, but looks like they were able to bring in, wow, a whole bunch, 156. So they're okay for supply also for the moment. I really need to research this and see, take a much closer look at what's happening. We lost our partisan unit here in Chattanooga. We did get one behind enemy lines here, and another one is also on the way. I think those were the main highlights. I feel like Forrest may have tried to riverine out, so it doesn't look like, as you can see, he's entrenched at all. So there are no entrenchments there currently. Yeah. Let's see what else. We are besieging DC and Alexandria. Kearney will arrive in one day. We do have control just enough of the railroad to make use of it. So General Popez, of course, has moved down, but he's still just a ways out of reach to provide commander bonuses. I probably can look at maybe moving him down here to Warsaw, and that might help. So we gained 9 from options and events. Let's see if we can take a look at those. Oh yeah, okay, so Abraham Lincoln is reelected, so +10. Victory moral threshold set to 125. Wow, that's I didn't know it was that low, so it's even possible we can win by a national morale victory now. We did print paper money, so we'll be able to use all of those conscripts. Let's go take a look at Texas. I did not, our forces here did not assault, so it is a good thing that we brought in the supply. Otherwise, they would start taking some supply hits, which we really cannot afford at this point. There's a little bit of action happening over here. I have destroyed another one of their forts. So I'm trying to cause them, basically trying to cause them some supply issues. Although that's probably a losing battle. Okay, so let's take a look at Confederate morale's 95. Ours is 112, 67 per turn. Now we're gaining 19 per turn. Now, what's interesting about this is if we take DC, we should get back. So next turn, in theory, we should get back 10 national morale. That would push us to 122. So it gets close to getting to the 125 victory. It'd be kind of a weird way to win, just because I don't know about that. I mean, I guess a win's a win, but I'm kind of hoping to actually be able to fully defeat at least one of the two major armies, either in Virginia or in Georgia. All right, so let's just quickly take a look down here. Okay, so here's Johnston's force. They are now these guys are now blockaded here. Our cavalry regiment will arrive in one day. Okay, there's a person over there. Otherwise, it's pretty quiet out here. All right, see you next time.